Solver, like the goal-seek feature, allows you to set the value that you want to have the function return. But Solver allows more flexibility by allowing you to choose more than one argument in the function that Solver can change in order to get the desired result. Additionally, Solver allows you to put constraints on those flexible arguments. So, as you recall in the previous training video on goal-seek, we use the payment function, and we're using it here as well. As you can see, when I select the cell, up here in the formula bar, it's got PMT for payment. So if you haven't watched the payment or the goal-seek training videos, I recommend that you watch that, assuming that you've seen it. Let's go ahead and continue. So the monthly payment is based upon the principal amount, the interest rate, and the number of payments. With goal-seek, when I wanted the monthly payment to be at $500, I allowed it to change the number of payments, or I could say the interest rate or the principal amount, just one. With Solver, I could do one, but I can also do 2, 3, well, as many arguments are available within the function, I can go ahead and allow Solver to change in order to get my $500 a month payment. So to bring Solver up, because it's not added in by default, if it was, you'd see it up here on the Data tab over to the far right. We have to go backstage, click on File, down to Options, select Add-ins, and then go down and make sure that Excel Add-ins is selected and click Go. Check Solver, click OK, and there we go. Go ahead and click on Solver. And you can see here, starting up at the top, the set objective is going to be the one that contains the function, cell F4, so that worked out well. It's in there. And then the desired result that I want to get is going to be the value of 500. Now, keep in mind, like goal-seek, if you got a negative value up here, you want to make sure you type in a negative value here. You don't want to mix it where you have negative, positive, positive, negative, because if you do, you're going to get funny results. So let's go ahead and type in negative 500. And then to get the desired value, what are we going to allow Solver to change, or what cells to get it? So go ahead and click in the field here, and then we can say, to keep it simple, if we want to just do one, which you can, by changing the number of payments, then go ahead and click Solve, click and drag the title bar down, and there you go. We got it. If you want to keep it, then just click OK. If you don't, then click Cancel. Let's go ahead and go back and try something more. Solver. It remembers my values and also what cells we could change. Let's go ahead and kick it up a notch. Let's move this down and say we want to change cells, the principal amount, hold down the Control key, and the number of payments. We'll skip the interest rate. And before I go ahead and click Solve, how about if we put constraints on these, like saying, okay, for the principal amount, and let's go ahead and click Solve. And then take a look, and okay, so the principal amount instead of 15,000 has increased and the number of payments has decreased. Well, that's a good option, but what if you really want to constrict it or put constraints on it with the principal amount saying it's got to be less than 17,000 but greater than 16,000, and also the number of payments has to be less than 40. Well, let's go ahead and click Cancel so we can go back to the original. Come back up here, click on Solver, and add our constraints by clicking on Add. And so go ahead and select the cell that you want to put your first constraint on, and we'll say it's got to be less than or equal to 17,000. Click Add, and then allows us to add another to the same cell, and we're going to flip it and say that the cell has to be greater than 16,000. And then go ahead and click Add. And then if you're done, you can go ahead and click Cancel, and then if you're like, oh, wait a second, I want to add another, go ahead and click Add. And we can add it to the number of payments here and say it's got to be less than or equal to, let's do 35. And then we can go ahead and click Okie dokie. It adds it and opens up the window again for us to solve it. And if you want to make any changes, then go ahead and select it, click Change, and you can say 15,500 and click Okie dokie. And of course you can select any of them, delete them. I'm going to go with what I got, click Solve, and see what I created. Click and drag down, take a peek, and oh, there we go. Kept it under 35 payments, and it's less than 17,000 but over 15,500. Nice. We'll go ahead and say keep it by clicking OK. And you can keep playing with it, but if at any one point you want to go ahead and remove the Solver feature, then just go backstage, File, Options, same way that you went to add it, Add-ins, to Excel Add-ins, go and just uncheck it and click Okie dokie, and it's gone. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for great specials on my products, please see the description below this video.